Hey everyone, this is NHL News Sports. Welcome back to another video, and today we're talking about the Minnesota Wild, the future now and the future, and what's going to happen, what's going to be taking place with their team. Now, just to let you know, we found out today, or maybe last night I should say, that Nick Foligno looks like he'll be signing with the Minnesota Wild. It looks like that. So, Marcus Foligno and Nick Foligno will be on the same team. Never had that happen. Of course, Nick Foligno first on Ottawa for a couple of years, then went to Columbus for a while. Was the captain for a while there too, and then went to the Leafs for that short term little stint there after the deadline. And then now he's a free agent, and it looks like he wants to come to the Wild, which I was absolutely like, can he come to the Wild? And now he's going to come to the Wild, it looks like. So good for him. Marcus and Nick Foligno on the same team, and the brothers going to play together, so that's going to be nice to have that. I really like that for sure. So now let's get into the future of the Wild. Now in the future, starting off with right now, what needs to be done at this moment before it's too late. Kaprizov and Kevin Fiala, 2021 RFAs, meaning they don't go to the market, but you want to sign them. You want to sign these two guys. These are the guys you want to keep. Both of them are gonna let a lot of money. There can be a lot of money. First of all, Bill Guerin, as the Wild GM, has given Kaprizov $9 million for 8 years, and he turned that down. Meaning he wants to have like a 4-year contract, 5-year contract, 28, 29, and then try to get 10, 11 million bucks. That's what he thinks he can get for 8 years. Something like that. But the Wild want to sign him long term, 8 years, $9 million. That's a lot for a player who's just a rookie, and he only played like 56 games, but he played really, really solid. Absolutely. So we know that for sure. So, that's the question. What's going to happen with him? They got to get him signed. It was 4 to 5 years. Unfortunately, the Warriors got to do it. They just got to get it done. Um, I know they want to sign him long term because they don't want to deal with the whole UFA thing, the market, and this and that, and they're going to lose him eventually. They don't want that. They don't want to lose him. They want to keep him for 8 years, And now he wants to stay for 4 to 5 years. That's the thing. That's things. So we'll see what happens. That's the question. He wants to kind of do like the Panarin thing and find where he wants to go after that. So we'll see what happens, but that's interesting. Also, Kevin Fiala. Kevin Fiala is going to want some money too. Kevin Fiala, 24-year-old, just like Kaprizov. He's 24 also. 40 points, 50 games by Fiala, 20 goals, 20 assists. And he's a guy who you're going to want to sign a lot. After he got traded for that 1-for-1 deal, Fiala for Granlund, that has worked out absolutely fantastic for the Minnesota Wild. But he's not going to make his $863,000 contract. He's going to want something in the millions. Maybe like $7 million, 6.5, $7 million. He's going to want that. So you have that, you have Kaprizov, those last two RFAs. Of course, you signed Joe Exonek to that long-term contract. Was that 5.25 for 8 years? So he's locked up for long-term until 2028 to 2029. So he's there for a long time. That's going to become a bargain. That Joe Exonek contract for 5.25. Absolutely. So we have that. That's out of the way. Let's look at next offseason. Jordan Greenway and Kaapo Kähkönen. We might have to take Kaapo Kähkönen off that list by Wednesday evening because he might be a Seattle Kraken. Because they left him unexposed over Cam Talbot, which I don't understand why you would expose Kaapo Kähkönen over Cam Talbot. But whatever, that's what they did. I don't understand that. Doesn't make sense. Whatever. Jordan Greenway, he's a power forward. He's a really good player. And he's right now 24. He's an RFA next season. Like I said, 32 points in 56 games. I do like his game really much. He's a really solid player. And he's going to try to show as much as he can next year, for sure. Also, Kaapo Kähkönen, he started really good in the beginning of the season, then dropped off a little, but I think he's still a really solid goalie. Kaapo Kähkönen will be very good. Either with the Kraken or the future of the Wild, he will be solid. Now, of course, the Wild have Hunter Jones in the mix as a prospect, but you know what? You have Kaprizov at this point. Like, I wouldn't want to lose him. Um, Hunter Jones, they got him in 2019, 59th overall in the second round by Minnesota. He played in the Wild last year, 350 goals against average, 886 save percentage in 19 games in the AHL, the Iowa Wild. But, that's his first year. Second year definitely gets better, and then from there they work from it. He's 20 years old, so they can work from that. But I will keep Kaprizov, but that's not gonna happen. I can't really complain about that anymore because protection list, unprotected lists are out there, and they can't change anything at this point. Now let's look at the Sudo and Parisi problems with those contracts, those buyout contracts they have done. Starting off with both of them are basically the same. Zach Parisi and, of course, Ryan Sudo. Forgot his name for a sec. But first deal this coming year, $2.3 million. That's a bargain. They get like $10 million between the two guys, free cap. That works out perfectly, doesn't it? Then 2022 to 2023, $6.3 million. So that's when it's like, oh boy, here we go. Someone who's not even on our roster, and he's getting paid this much against the cap. That stings. Yeah, okay, whatever. That's gonna be a interesting thing, isn't it? Then you go to, this is when the next 2 years start to sting you. 7.3 for the next 2 years. 2023 to 2024, 2024 to 2025. This player's not even on your team, and you're paying him that much, meaning like $14 million. I'm looking at one player, not both players of Sudo and Parisi. That's expensive, okay? $14 million for two players that maybe retired by then, different team, and they're not playing for you, and they're not going to get you any points. So that's going to sting for the next 2 years. After that, a lot better, $833,000 for the next 4 years after that. So if you can get over that hump, which if the salary cap goes up, maybe 2024 to 2025, but that 2023 to 2024 season, that's going to be a struggle. $14 million for something who's not even going to use. Someone who's not even playing for you. That's where it's going to sting. Maybe 2024 to 2025 at the same time. If the cap goes up, you're hoping by that? Maybe. So, yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know. We'll see how that works out. I know they want to do what's going to help them right now. And right now, getting rid of those two guys helps them. The future, next couple years, it's going to sting them. So they're hoping for that cap to go up for sure. So that's what we have. Any UFAs we can talk about currently? Hold on a sec. Let's look for some UFAs. Here we go in a sec. UFAs this summer. Nick Bonino, Marcus Johansson. Of course, Bonino had $4 million. Same thing with Johansson. I think he's $4.5 million. Bonino's 33, Johansson's 30. I would probably keep Bonino. Johansson, I would probably just let go. He can go somewhere else. I don't care. He only had 14 points in 36 games. He was okay. I didn't care for him as much. Bonino can be solid center for them. Third line center, 26 points in 55 games. He can probably get him for $1-2 million. I wouldn't mind doing that for sure. And then you look at also Ian Cole, 32-year-old, and Brad Hunt. You can sign Ian Cole. I thought he fit really well with the Wild this year. He had 8 points in 52 games, plus 21. Very solid there, absolutely. Maybe $1-2 million. Brad Hunt, he didn't play much this year, I believe. He had 1 point, 1 goal in 12 games, -8. You'll probably let him go. He retires or goes overseas, or just something's going to happen with him, I'm sure. I don't know. That's your RCU UFA, and that's about it. Looking to next season, 2022 off season really quickly for the UFAs. We got Victor Rask, so $4 million off the Bucks. That's nice to see that. We talked about Greenway. Bukestad has signed that 900K contract, just signed it, really good contract. Nico Stone's going to be up 700,000, 725,000. He's going to want a little money there, played really well last year, absolutely, just fantastic, great breakout year for him. And yeah, that's it. Nothing on defense. The year after is Dumpling Susi, so, and then also Spurgeon and Bodine are locked up for the foreseeable future, absolutely, which I definitely do like Bodine. He's a fantastic defenseman. Of course, he's 28 right now, but he is such a good defenseman. Underrated, absolutely. So that's what we have. That's what we have. Yeah. And the one who takes up the most cap on the forwards now is Max Zuccarello, 7.4%. And yeah, he has 6 million for the next 3 years. 6 million, 3 years. 9.3% is Jared Spurgeon, 7.575 million for the next foreseeable future. Literally, he's there for a long time. How long is he there for? 2026 to 2027. Yeah, so he's gonna be there for a while. Kind of a down year this year. But hopefully he bounced back. He's 31 years old. So, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this. Who do you think? What do you think about the Wild's future? And thanks for watching. See you